All right, welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Dice Time. I'm Paul,
And I'm Natalie.
and we are back with another Marvel United episode here. And we are playing. This is going to be probably a short episode of. Um, we are playing against the four Horsemen of the Apocalypse. This is kind of a precursor to fighting Apocalypse. And so he has an Infinity Stone. We'll hopefully be going after him. We'll finish him up next week. But we need to do this one first to kind of give us an indication on how many of these four horsemen are, I think, weakened on the next episode here. So we're gonna go. We're gonna try to get this figured out here. Natalie, who are you playing against? Or who are you playing with?
Bill.
Beta Ray Bill. So I think we've played him once before. He's, yeah, he's like an alien
Oh yeah,
creature
he's
that's like,
dinosaur Thor.
yeah, dinosaur Thor. That's a good way of putting it. And then I'm playing with a new character that we just unlocked by defeating the Brood Queen last week. I'm playing a Silver Surfer. So hopefully we got some good quality heroes here to play with. So the four horsemen of the apocalypse have a lot of special rules here. So I'm gonna just go over some of them. Here's a little picture of all of them. So the special setup is remove a number of master plan cards from each horseman's deck. If it's 2 players, you remove 2 cards per deck, and if it's 3 to 4 players, you remove 1 card per deck. And then we place only Famine in the starting location and use her deck. So we're gonna roll this here. So she's gonna go 3. So here's her. So starting at the top here, 1, 2, 3, which means we are going to start opposite here. And so we'll go there. We'll figure out this as we go. And I'm going to flip this over so we can see the rest of it because it's very unique. So normally each of the four horsemen actually have 4 cards in each of their deck. And so we're removing them down to 2 each because we have 2 players. Some of this will make a little more sense as we go, but just so everyone's aware that we're down to only 8 cards. This one is not like other ones where you just, if you run out of a deck, you lose. It's actually, we want to run out of a deck and not have them complete their goals while they're out. And then if they don't complete their goal, when we fight them next time, they'll still be around, but they'll be weakened for the henchmen as Apocalypse. So special rules here, there's quite a bit on this sheet. This is one of the big special hexagons here for us. So the special rules are missions are not used in this game, so no defeating thugs, civilians, or threats. So we don't have to worry about those. The horsemen are always under pressure and cannot be damaged. So under pressure is when they go after every 2 turns. So yeah, we're just gonna have to move on this one. When a crisis token is added to a location, place it as if it were a civilian or thug, but heroes may discard a crisis token from their location by performing a star or a punch there. So if we do have crisis tokens, that's what happens with them. A horseman is defeated if they haven't succeeded once their last master plan card is resolved. If that happens, or if they succeed, swap their piece and deck for the next horseman's. So essentially, I have just placed them on top of each other so that I just have one deck in order here. So the KO special rules. So the KO villainous plot for Famine, War, and Pestilence, which is the first 3 of them, they succeed immediately at their goal if any hero is KO'd. So if any hero is KO'd during their activation thing there, then they immediately succeed. Or while they're on the board. So Death's KO special rule. is when a hero is KO'd, remove them from the current game. They discard all of their action tokens, but will return in the final battle against Apocalypse. So we can't, when death KOs somebody, they're gone from the game. So that's crazy. So overflows. If a civilian thug or crisis token can't be added to a location, add that token to the next clockwise location instead. So they're just going to keep filling stuff up. So the villainous plot here is if 3 or more locations are fully occupied by civilians, thugs, or crisis tokens at the end of the villain turn, the current horseman succeeds at their goal. So you then replace it with the next horseman and continue with the heroes taking their turns as usual. So it could easily happen where these locations get filled up really quickly. So we want to go ahead and deal with that. It's like we essentially want to not have things overflow as much as possible in this here. So we have, and then the last thing on here is villainous plot. If 2 heroes are KO'd, death succeeds. Move on to the final battle against Apocalypse. So we also don't want that to happen. We've got all kinds of craziness here. So that's all the special rules. I'm gonna try to make sure I don't forget any here, but no promises because there's a lot. There's a lot of different. I've never fought the 4 horsemen before, so we're gonna have to figure those out as we go here. See how they go. So the next thing I'm going to go over is their threat cards. There's 6 threat cards still. There's 2 of each threat card. So the first one is, they're all called the Horsemen of the Apocalypse cards, but then subcategory is Shedding Chaos. This threat influences Shedding Chaos Master Plan cards. So I think there are cards in these decks that just like do more the more of these that are out, so it's good to clear these out as well. So the next one, there's 2 of these, is Spreading Destruction. Spreading Destruction influences the Spreading Destruction Master Plan cards. And then the last one is Fear Rising. This threat influences Fear Rising Master Plan cards. So there's 2 of those. They each just have 2 stars on the bottom of those. So I'm going to go ahead and get those shuffled up here. And we'll go ahead and deal those out accordingly. And I think that should be everything for setup. All right, so we got the Fear Rising there, we have Chaos there, we have Fear Rising there, we have Destruction there, we have the Chaos there, and then we have Destruction in our location here. All right, kiddo, let's go ahead and we're going to draw our cards here.
Okay.
Let's see what we have going on. I have Silver Surfer as a starting card, Cosmic Awareness. As long as this card is face up in the storyline during your turn, one of your star or punch actions can be performed in any location. And it has a wild on the bottom, so that's pretty good. Silver Surfer, another special card, Near Immortality. As long as this card is face up in the storyline, you draw 2 cards during the draw step of your turn instead of 1. So he just like keeps healing. That has a wild on the bottom, and then the last one is just a single move, which is not super exciting. But all right, what did you got?
Stormbreaker.
Stormbreaker, which is a special, does 2 punches.
Double punch, draw a card, move.
And a move on the bottom. Yep, so that lets you heal essentially and double punch, which is great.
Wait, can I go over this?
Yep. Yeah. So.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. So both of our characters can go above their starting value pretty quickly. Double star, well, like that, we could clear out threats really quickly with that.
Stormbreaker identical to the other one.
Yeah, I think he's got like maybe just three Stormbreaker cards in there. It might be 4. I think maybe it's 3. I think it's maybe 3. But anywho, all right. I think we have all the rules. I think we got it all figured out. So the first thing that happens is still the villains, like always. Yeah. So it's rough. So here we are. We have who are we fighting? We have Famine first. So Famine is 2. Moving 2. Right, 1, yep, 2.
That's some interesting horse too.
Oh
It
yeah,
looks
they all
like a
have
dog.
interesting mounts that they're riding. So this one is a shedding. This one's a shedding chaos one. You add 1 civilian to Famine's location for each shedding chaos threat card in play, and each shedding chaos master plan card in the storyline, including this one. Okay, so that's 1. Plus, there's 2 shedding chaos. Those are the yellow ones. So there's 2 more. So that's 3 civilians. So there's going to be an overflow. So there's 1. There's 2. And then we have to overflow, and I'm just going to double check on which direction these go. Add to the next clockwise location instead, which is where we're at. So could be worse, could be better. Okay. Well, that's not fun. Well, do you want to go first?
You can.
I mean, I like having the double stars going first. Seems really good. We can
Okay.
clear out a lot of stuff.
Look, I can just go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gonna do double star?
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's really good to start us off. I mean, you could just clear out that threat,
Yeah.
which does not seem bad. We don't need to worry about the skull. You can just leave it right there.
I must steal it. Mwahaha.
It doesn't need to go anywhere. It's fine. There's nowhere to go. Okay. Then you end your turn there. If there are any civilians in this location, you can deal 1 damage to a thug, or henchman in this or an adjacent location. So you can deal 1 damage to a thug in your location or an adjacent one.
I want this
Okay. You do that one there.
one. Hey.
All right. I will go ahead and draw a card here. Oh. Trying not to draw 2 cards.
There's this one guy that doesn't have horse.
Oh, man, as much as I would like to play some of these other cards, I almost feel like I want the extra symbol. I am. I'm gonna play a move star here. Oh, you forgot to draw your card. What did you draw? Oh, a double punch. So I can move, and I have 3 stars. So I'm gonna move over to where Famine is at. I'm gonna do 2 stars to clear the threat, because I want to get rid of those cards as much as possible. And then the 3rd star just rescues civilian that's there. And then I end my turn and I get a wild token. That seems good. All right, so the fact that these things just keep going right away. So we got Famine here. That went, and now we get Famine goes again. Okay, moving 0. Horsemen calling. Add 1 civilian to every location with 1 or more empty slots. Great. Oh, not 2 though. Not 2 though. Just 1. Okay, well that's not good. We got a bunch of locations. We got 2 that are full, and then we got all the other 4 only need 1. That's not great. We want to clear out as much as we can. Let's do it. So you get to go now. You got to move star from me.
Okay. Draw a card.
What do you draw?
I'll draw a wild.
A single wild. I think we want to just do as much stuff as we can. Double punch is not bad, but I don't have, there's not a bunch for me to double punch. So maybe, yeah, maybe your Stormbreaker wouldn't be bad. I don't know. I don't know. It's great.
My hammer.
I mean, ending in your location is definitely not bad.
Yeah. So you gave me move star, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Move star.
And then you have another move.
Move star, move.
And then you have double punches from your Stormbreaker. I mean, definitely getting some guys out of the way seems good, right?
Move star. Double punch Stormbreaker. And then move back. And then I can punch. And this is the only one I can punch.
Yeah, seems good.
Perfect.
And then you get to draw a card from your Stormbreaker.
Yippee.
Oh, he's very punchy. Okay, well. Alright, my turn. Let's see what I draw. Ooh, double wild. I mean, that does seem really good. What does this do? Add a civilian to any location to rescue one from that location. Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and play my double wild because I don't know what else to really do here. I think I'm going to do your move over here. I'm going to double wild to clear this threat out. Because I don't want that. Oh boy, I don't like all this. Okay, and then I think I'm just gonna, I don't know that I want to spend my wild token. I don't know what to do here. Should I maybe, oh boy, I don't know, I don't know. Sure, why not? I'm gonna add a civilian to your location and just rescue this one from here. Hopefully that doesn't bite us later, but. All right, so Famine did not succeed. Oh, I forgot to do that. Yeah, so got to replace there. Okay. Okay. We'll see what happens here. War moves 1, 2, 3, 4. And then adds a thug to war's location for each shedding chaos threat in play and card in play. So that's 3. Uh-oh. Oh, we failed one already. Because the overflows go like this. unfortunately. And then we have 3 full locations. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I should have done the, not on your location, but on the one next to it. Whoops. Okay, so war survived. That goes away. Now we're on pestilence already. Yeah, if 3 or more are fully occupied by thugs, villains, or crisis token at the end of the villain turn, the current horseman succeeds. Replace it with the next horseman and continue. But the hero's taking their turn, so okay. That's unfortunate. War instantly succeeded, so now we're on pestilence. You have 2 wilds. So you have to draw a card and see what we have going on there. Double wild seems good. We gotta clear some stuff out.
Okay, let's do it.
So we got 4 wilds.
Wow. And I'm just over there. So, if I just, like, clear 2 of them out, then move to, like, your location and clear that out,
You can't clear that out over.
or, like, clear 1 out,
You have 4.
4. Up.
I would just clear some stuff.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to be the same location, but clear more out and then get a wild token. Seems good.
Give me.
I'll see what I get. I got a dimensional travel. If you are not in the villain starting location, replace your location with another not in play. I don't think I need to do that. Do I do my cosmic awareness or maybe I just draw the 2 cards? I do like doing a star in any location, but I feel like I need to heal up a little bit here, so or potentially draw more cards. So let's put that one out. Gives me more options, I think. So 3 here. You know what? I'm gonna change my mind. I'm gonna do the one where I can go anywhere with something, because I am going to do one of mine and clear this threat out, because that seems like getting those cards lower, especially since chaos, or that's fear. I don't know if we're gonna run into fear or not, but I like getting rid of some of that stuff. We'll get rid of 2 thugs of those 2 wilds. And maybe just get rid of another thug here with the wild token. Oh, maybe I'll leave that one, and I'll just rescue the civilian and maybe put it over on yours. So we got some gaps in between things. I don't know. I don't know what the right move is here. All right, so pestilence goes. This is chaos. Spreading chaos. Oh, that's bad. We have tons of those out. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3. Dang it. This is awful. Because that's gonna put put 1 crisis token. It doesn't really matter because there's gonna be for each. Yep, so 1, 2, and then it goes over here for 3 and 4, and that fills up those 2, so this one succeeds as well. So we're already on to death. But it's our turn.
That's good.
Yep, I don't. If 3 more locations are okay, well, your turn there.
Okay, so I draw.
You got a wild from me. I don't know if these are the right characters
I
for
draw
this.
and I draw.
You draw a move and a star.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, you have a wild from me.
Mm-hmm. I could play a wild and do the token wild. Because the punches are.
The punches are not, you can get rid of crisis tokens with those, so that's not bad.
But I can't get anywhere.
Yeah, you have a wild for me and you have a wild token.
Mm.
You want to do the move star?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So I move with the move star. Then. Or I move with the move from the move star.
Yeah.
And then I do one of these with the wild.
Okay.
And then I do one of these with the star.
Okay.
Perfect.
Do you want to do anything with your wild? No, you don't want to. Oh, you could. I don't know if that would matter. You could swap cards in the storyline if you moved over here. Or you could go back over there and get a wild token, which you already have that, so I don't know if that really matters.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna clear out some locations here. So let's see what I get. I draw. I got a teleport. Move to any location as a wild on the bottom.
Especially you should say that.
Oh shoot! We forgot to put where was the last? Where's Pestilence at? Pestilence overflowed on your location? Yes, yeah. So that's that. Okay. Here's what I'll do. I'm gonna do this teleport. Oh, I don't need to do teleport. Never mind. Actually, I guess why not? Why don't I do the teleport? Okay. So I'll use your move. Move over here. Do I need to worry about fear? I don't think so. So I'm just going to clear stuff out. So we'll star here. I'll do go wild and clear out another civilian. And then I'll teleport to any location, which is over here. And I'll spend my wild token to get rid of I don't know. One of those, I guess. Then I end my turn here. I can swap a card in the storyline with any other one. So I'm going to swap my Near Immortality, which lets me draw a card, 2 extra cards on my turn, with my double wild, and hopefully I can get that back. Oh yeah, that was Pestilence on the last turn. So now we have... Yeah, because Pestilence instantly went over. Okay, so here we have Death. Move to the next clockwise location with any heroes. Deal 1 damage to each hero in Death's location for each spreading destruction threat card in play and each spreading destruction master plan card in the storyline, including this one. I think we only have one of those. So, and yeah, we got rid of the other thing. So you just move over to me and deal a damage to me, which is fine. I'll put the single move on the bottom. Yeah, that wasn't as bad as it could have been. All right, then it is back to your turn.
Okay.
You have a single wild from me.
And I drop, and I drop.
A double punch. That seems good. You're gonna do double punch?
Yes.
Might as well. We're just trying to clear stuff out at this point, so.
I punch once.
And punch this out.
That one.
Yeah. Then you have a wild from me.
Then I can move over to your location.
Sure.
Punch there.
Yeah, and punch here. Clear out that threat.
I did it.
Nice. My turn, I get to draw 2 cards. This is my wild token, right? Or is that, no, that's your wild token.
Yeah. What? Trying to steal my stuff.
You want to spend that?
I don't know, maybe.
Okay, I mean, you can if you want. Oh, and then you can end your turn there. You can trade a card in your hand from one from the storyline. You want to get your double wilds back?
Uh-huh.
That seems good. Put like a single punch down here.
Yes, why not?
Alright, I drew 2 cards. I'm going to go ahead and double wild here. I got a double punch from you, so I'll do the 1 punch to get rid of that. I'll do the other punch to get rid of this from all the way across the map there. And I think what I'll do, I don't really have like anything better to really do, so I'll just come over here and rescue a civilian. And then Death's last card here. Oh, that's not good. This is the Shedding Chaos. Move clockwise. Here we are. Deal 1 damage to each hero in Death's location for each Shedding Chaos threat in play. Plus that one. And there's a threat, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You just dealt 5 damage to me. Knock me out. I'm gonna get removed from the game at this point. But nothing overflows, I guess, so there's that. I just get knocked out, which I don't think does anything other than... Yeah, you have to have 2 that succeed. So, and then since I think that's it, because his last card went and he didn't succeed. so we're done with that. And so Death did not make his thing. Well, we got half of them. So half of them are going to be weak for our next thing, and half of them will be stronger. Yep. We'll try to figure it out. Well, we'll see. We'll see what the next thing looks like there, because um we'll we'll see, because yeah, the essentially the what happens with the horsemen now, like the ones that succeeded will be strong, like their full versions in the apocalypse mission, and the ones that did not will be weakened. They'll still be there, but they'll just be on the weaker side. Oh, sorry. Oh, green laser just said our video is mirrored. Well, thank you for letting me know that. I will fix that for next week. Oh, I must have. I moved our setup one more time, and I must have messed with the settings, unfortunately. I will get that fixed for next week. Thank you for bringing that up. So yeah, this was interesting. Was not thinking of like some of the characters that we brought with what was going on, because man, you really have to like keep the locations clear more than anything else. And so maybe that was
Yeah.
yeah, that's
There
what
wasn't very many out.
no, yeah, not at the beginning. There wasn't thugs to do a whole lot with, and you had a lot of punches. I mean, we still made it okay. The double stars was good to start with. We got our double wilds fairly early, but yeah, it'll be interesting. Um, yeah, we'll have to see, because so again, this is kind of like part one. You do the Horsemen of the Apocalypse, and then you move into um
The horseman looks. The
yeah,
horses look so funny. There's like a bird or like a medical or mechanical pterodactyl.
yeah.
Something.
Yeah, those they do look interesting. Yeah, so the Horsemen of the Apocalypse thing is you play the four horsemen scenario like we just did, and then that affects how when you play Apocalypse, because the four horsemen become henchmen for Apocalypse. So we'll see next week, kind of how that plays out, because I haven't played Apocalypse either. So definitely gonna have to figure that out and how that goes. So we'll see. We'll see next time. I'm gonna learn some more about the apocalypse rules. I think it has like a special um, location and things for apocalypse. It's another one of those very different ones, just like this one was very different. And unfortunately, I think we got kind of like unlucky with the amount of spreading chaos cards that we pulled out of this stack. Um, because I don't think we pulled out any of the fear rising, um, which again I don't know. It would be interesting. I'll play this one some more sometime and see um, what it kind of plays out, and what's the best way to go about dealing with these guys. But yeah, this one's just definitely different. We'll have to see next week how it plays into the bigger apocalypse scenario, because that's really what counts. Um, I think it just makes it a little harder for the couple that we didn't get down. So we got half of them. So I mean, I think that's all right. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, a lot of chat for the end here, but as always, I'm Paul, and we will see everyone next week, and hopefully we'll be able to knock out our last Infinity Stone, and maybe we can start working our way towards Thanos. We'll see. All right. Well, I hope everyone has a great evening, and we look forward to seeing you next week.